We have this twin-tick Frigidaire professional fridge with CE error code on the display. And this is the UI display. This is the flex door UI display. And of course we have another display here. So anytime we have communication between the main control board, which is located right here at the back, between this one, power supply board, common problems are this UI or this user interface board. We're gonna have to go through some testing points to confirm the problem here. So for the CE error code, the first thing we want to do is we want to confirm the voltage going off from the main control board. So this is the main control board. We have to get some reading here. Of course, we're going to unplug the fridge in order to do this. So this is J15. It's called J15 on the control board. We can remove this. And if you look at these wires, I have orange, red, gray, black. So between the black and the orange, we're going to test it from the control board, because we are actually confirming if the control board is communicating with the rest of the UI boards. So from this J15 connector, we're going to test the two 4 pins. One is at the lower part, one is on the top part, which is black and orange. We should have 12 volts. And then from black connector on the top pin, which is the top pin, and the second pin from the lower part, which is the orange, it's the red, we should have about 5 volts. If you're getting that 12 volts from 2 pins and then 5 volts from 4 pin and the second pin from the lower part, that confirms that we have a working main control board. There's nothing wrong with the main control board. Now we have left is the J15 connectors. We're gonna connect it back in, and we're gonna go to the front, and we are gonna work on the flex door user interface board. So you need a flat screwdriver or a pry bar. You may damage this board a little bit, but that's completely normal, because the only way to get your reading from this flex door is to remove this. So this overlay comes out a little bit. You have to hold it with one hand and then remove the main board. So the same J15 connector is coming here. We are gonna disconnect it from here. So this is the flex door UAB. We're gonna do exact same test. The main control board is sending power to the orange, black, and then black and red. We're gonna get the same reading from here. If we are getting power here, good. If you're not getting power, 12 volts between the orange and black, and then 5 volts between black and red. If we are not getting this, we have a broken wire. If we are getting this, then what we can do is when you test this, when you're checking for voltage, at this moment the fridge is unplugged. You have to plug in the fridge and then you'll come and test it. You cannot just get DC voltage from here without plugging the fridge in. So you have to plug in the fridge while it's disconnected, and then when you reconnect this back in, please unplug the fridge, reconnect it back in, and then after that you can go into the next step. So you connect your plug back in here, and we have this a little bit of discoloration on the UI on the door. The same wires are coming here too. So again, I will also show you how to remove this. So it's removed already, but in order to remove it, you need to use a small flat screwdriver only on one corner. keep pulling it out. And remember, you will damage this a little bit, so be aware of this. When you remove this, you will check the same thing. You're checking between the black and orange for 12 volts DC, and then between the black and red, you also have to get 5 volts. If you're getting that, that means your cables or wiring harness that comes from the main control board to the flex door into the user interface board is good. So if the main control board was okay, the flex door is getting power, the communication cable is okay, we are also getting proper voltage here, then in that stage, the only solution is to replace this user interface board and your flex, and that should take care of the problem. If you want to do a cheap repair, you want to get away with only replacement of one part, then you can start replacing the flex door UI, which is this one. That's the first thing I recommend replacing. And then if that didn't fix the problem, you have to replace this port, and that will take care of the problem. I also see a little bit of discoloration at the back of this user interface board. You see this orange looking, this discoloration, that's also normal, so don't get panicked. The reason I recommend a replacement of this flex door, because we get more moisture in here, and also water or milk or any kind of liquid spillage here compared to the display board, and that's why I always recommend replacement of this part first, and that should take care of the problem. If remember, if you're not getting proper voltage on this one or that one, you need to check the top of the door. Maybe your wiring harness is broken here, because the wiring harness also runs from top of the door. You have to remove 4 screws, remove this panel, and then check your wire, trace your wire. It's also possible that we have a broken wire coming on the door, and that will also cause this kind of issue. When I got here, I also saw this wire being naked like this, which is not normal. It looks like someone has worked on it. And the same thing, the inverter board is also not in place. See, it's loose, so someone has worked on it too. And that's how you know it's off. Even this back panel on the control board was not installed the way it's supposed to, so it was really bented. The screws were really forced in it. Thank you.